Namo Amitabha Buddha, the wheel of wisdom. Laozi said, the disaster is the ground for all blessings to rely on, while in the blessings there is a hidden disaster. Good things and bad things are connected and interchangeable. The sadness arises from an unhappy event is not the event itself, it is the way you look at it. In Tibet, there was an old man who would continually turn the small dharma wheel he held in his hand from morning till night. The wheel he turned was filled with Om Mani Padme Hum, the heart mantra of Avalokiteshvara, and so those who knew him called him the Old Mani. His wife had already passed away, and he stayed with his son and a horse in a stone house. His son was very proud of his horse, and he cared for it with joy and love. One day he lost his horse, and he traveled everywhere to look for it, but in vain. The villagers took pity on him, as he lost his only treasure. The old man continued to recite his Mani and said, learn to be grateful for all things and all happenings. There is neither loss nor possession. What is a blessing, and what is a disaster? We just wait and see. After a few days, the horse came back with a team of wild horses. They congratulated him, and he answered, I am most thankful. But what kind of omen is this? We just wait and see. Not long after that, his son rode on one of the horses, fell down and broke his legs, ended up a cripple. His neighbors started to curse the horses, but the old Mani did not complain. He continued to recite the mantra and talk to his son. The Buddha is always kind and compassionate. I am most grateful that you are still alive. At that time, the country was in chaos, and the land was divided among 10 small kings. The kings tried to protect their territories, and many young men were forced to become soldiers. The young men in the village were mostly killed in war. The only survival in the village was the old Mani's son, who was not called to the army because of his deformity. One day, under the hot sun, the horses were chewing the grass lazily in the grassland, and the old Mani started to sing out loud. This is life in the cycle of birth and death. We are born and we pass away. We come into beings and then we leave. Our life resembles the pail on the water vehicle. It is filled this moment and the next moment it is emptied. It will again be filled with water. Our body resembles the mud, which is used to shape into different forms. The cycle of life will continue and repeat itself in different forms, and there is no ending to it. When the body dies and decays, it again takes a new form. Those who stay at the bottom will go up to the top one day, while those who stay on top will surely fall down. Darkness is transformed into broad daylight, and the rich and blessed will transform into emptiness. My son, if you are a superior child, they will carry you to the temple and worship you like a live Buddha. My son, if you are too clever, you will waste your life away trying to solve others' cases and arguments. You will be bound by others' contention and lawsuit. Every horse has its own afflictions. It is good to have money and property, but it will quickly lose its charisma. It becomes a burden and the source, the root of quarrels and contention. No one knows what kind of karma is awaiting us, but there is something that I believe without any doubts, that is the wholesome seeds that we plant this life will bear abundant good fruits in future. That is why we must always be kind and compassionate to everyone. Do not be prejudiced in the elusive forms of getting or losing. Do not ask for anything, do not be frightened, do not hope for anything, and do not be worried. It does not matter what kind of life you have, but the most important thing is to cultivate this mind of gratefulness. Try to take in whatever that comes to you, and welcome everyone who enters your life. Abide by the teaching of the Buddha, which is most proper. Maintain a pure and unpretentious mind, a mind of great ease. You will naturally be endowed with peace and calmness. If you wish, you could shoot the arrows to the sky, but my son, they will surely fall back to this great earth. Ori Dharma, October 29, 2017. Stories on Dharma cultivators. Namo Amitabha Buddha.